Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I have another deck profile to show you guys. I'm going to be showing off Welder, Mewtwo, and Mew. It's a super strong deck that I think definitely has a good amount of potential coming up in this format. Of course, the main idea of the deck is to use Mewtwo and Mew's Perfection ability to be able to copy any Pokemon GX's attack in your deck. You have so many different attacks you can use. You can use Incineroar-GX, Naganadel-GX, Reshiram Charizard-GX, Dedenne-GX, and Muk Alolan Muk-GX. And I guess you can also use Mewtwo Mew-GX's GX attack. Plenty of attackers. We have Welder as our main engine, 10 energies, and then some Psychic and Aurora energies. We have Indeedee V, Victini V as backup attackers. We also have Eldegoss, Crobat, Dedenne, Marshadow, Zigzagoon, all kinds of stuff for sport, Cherish Ball, and Pokégears for extra search, as well as Giant Hearth and Quick Ball, of course. 2 boss sorters. Nothing too crazy in the deck. We have 2 copies of Big Charm to help our turn of this matchup. But without further ado, let's just get right into this video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. Check out those other links in the description as well if you'd really like to help us out. But yeah, let's just get into some games. So we lose the coin flip, that's fine. I like to go first with the deck, but it really does depend on the matchup. Against VMAX decks, going first is definitely ideal, but otherwise, going second also is pretty good. So we have an okay starting hand here. If we're able to find a Welder off the Pokégear, we'll be doing pretty well. So it looks like it is going to be up against Inteleon Frostmoth, which I think is an okay matchup. We can totally use Incineroar-GX, because it's very difficult for them to one-shot us. So that does force them to play kind of awkward. So, okay, so we are going second here. We probably just try and set up Mewtwo turn 1, and then like hit into an Inteleon, then do something. I don't know. I think Incineroar-GX makes this matchup pretty favored. There's Dedenne. Discarding a couple water energy. See what else they find. They've had another Inteleon V. They've had to bench a lot of Pokemon though already. Or Days and Crobats. So we'll see what kind of stuff they got going for them. They used up a bunch of resources on their first turn, which is pretty cool. So I think what we're just going to try and do here is thin out our hand a little bit, use Crobat V. And then, see what we can, or see if we can find a Welder. That's not Welder, but we can go ahead and Hearth away energy, get 2 more, and then just hope we find something off Pokégear. That is boss. That's really not Welder, so I'm liking our chances a little bit less now. We just have to pass. That's unfortunate, but not as explosive of a turn as we would have liked. If they take a knockout in this Victini, we might be in a little bit of trouble, but otherwise you probably just Hearth away an energy, then you go ahead and use Spreading Flames onto the Mewtwo. They do just have to go for Professor's Research, though. So if we assume that they're playing towards list, then, see, are they playing 3-3 for Frostmoth? Or, okay, so they do just have to go for Hydro's Knight. Grab some more energies. I feel like grabbing too many could be bad. So get some energy onto the Mewtwo. There's a training court. That's cool. They have Charizard-GX as well. Ice Dance here. So, assuming they're playing towards list, they do run 3 Snom. So we get Marnied. That's okay. We find an okay hand here. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Actually, I mean, if they put 6 on the Mewtwo, then we'd be doing 310. Right? Yeah. So if we find Zigzagoon, we can actually just OHKO this already with the GX attack. Put them in a bit of an awkward spot. See, other Remax, though. Maybe they just go for Hydro Snipe KO here, and I think I'm okay with that. We just hit into this Inteleon, and the next turn we probably boss that one up, and then try and KO it. So they do run the Mewtwo. Next bullet. Yeah, okay, there we go. Cool. So at this point we just need Zigzagoon for knockout, right? Yeah. That's an energy. Good in training court, because you may as well. I guess we will pop another Mewtwo. Go ahead and bump their stadium. Giant Hearth. May as well keep the switch here. Go ahead and Pokégear, try and find a Welder. There's a Welder, that's nice. We will go ahead and go onto the bench Mewtwo because there's no reason to go onto the bigger one. That's fine. Big Charm here is pretty cool. I guess we may as well pop this down, right? Because at this point, I can only use Crushing Winter Dex, Tornado GX. Do we just... I guess we can just attack, right? I mean, we may as well just use the GX, and then we can always just use a Zigzagoon to finish it off at any point in the game. I actually pretty much like that. That seems fine, because then we're almost guaranteed to survive and we can just hit them. So that should be 310, yeah. Okay. Cool. So now we put them in a really awkward spot where they can just get Zigzagoon. I don't think they play Malana, right? There's Quick Ball. They don't find anything there. There's a Crobat V, gonna draw them some cards. There's another training court, which I think is okay because at this point we have energy, so we'll have a decent flow of energy coming to our hand. There's the boss's orders, interestingly enough. Gonna bring up the other Mewtwo, okay. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, I definitely don't mind that at all. So they do have to hit the Crobat, which I'm definitely fine with. We find Dedenne-GX though. Dedenne here maybe finds this Quick Ball. There's a Quick Ball, that's pretty cool. I guess we'll go ahead and Cherish Ball. Grab this guy out of the deck. And we can Cherish Ball again. Or, I mean, let's see if we can hit. We're going to want to KO that. We do have Zigzagoon. Cool. So, I'd say we're firmly in control of this game at this point. Okay, cool. Got some stuff. Nice, another quick ball is cool. Muk Alolan Muk seems good. Or I can go Reshiram. And then just hit it for a bunch of damage. Yeah, that seems cool. We'll just swing into it, and now pressure's really just on them. They gotta find something. Indeedee seems cool. Yeah. We're chilling there. Go ahead and heal this Mewtwo a little bit. I don't think we need to reset stamp yet. And we can just go ahead and... So we can either Venom Shot or Flare Strike. I guess we may as well just Flare Strike it. So this Intellion's super close to being knocked out, and we almost certainly win the game now. We probably just win on our next turn, and there's nothing our opponent can do about it. There's Eldegoss for them. Gonna grab boss's orders. I don't think it makes a difference, though. Go ahead and boss. Bring up the Mewtwo. They can take their prize cards, but it just ends the game here. Because we have access to boss's orders. So they need to find another attacker. KO. There's Suicune, but now they can't even charge it up because they can't scoop any of these guys up. Okay, yeah, so they put Suicune back in the deck. Okay. Yeah, they just go for the max bullet, so that's gonna be the game. And we can just go ahead and finish it with Flare Strike. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead and roll another game here. See how it goes. Alright, cool. Find an opponent, and let's just see if we can win the coin flip here. So we did win. We are going to choose to go first. I feel like first is just best in most matchups, but I guess in some matchups it can be pretty sketchy. So we have a pretty awkward hand here. Discarding boss and 2 energies is not ideal at all, even with the Welder top deck. That makes it even worse, but I think we have to Dedenne. This is not much better at all. Yeah, so it looks like we might just have a rough hand this game. So it is going to be Eternatus, a matchup I think I'm relatively okay with, but not one I necessarily love to hit. I'd say it's like pretty 50-50, maybe favored for Eternatus. The last card has to be Crobat, right? Yeah, there we go. That's a pretty good turn for them already. And then they can hit into us, putting us in a really awkward spot. Okay. So they just go for Power Accelerator. Probably get an extra energy on the board. Yep, there they go. And I really don't know, like, how we can... Yeah, we don't have an attacker. At this point, our best chance is just to, like, well, try and Welder and then Outrage. And hope they miss KO. Pop the Big Charm to force them to find something, and we'll go ahead and Outrage. Do some damage. Now we just have to pray they do not find KO. Next turn we are gonna need something. Dedenne would be good, Crobat would be good. Mewtwo would be okay. So they have Scoop Up Net. So we're gonna have 250 HP left, meaning they still need the all 9 Pokemon on board. Shuffle Zigzagoon back in the deck, so hopefully that means they're not, yeah, they just have to go for Crobat, so they don't have anything crazy in hand yet. There's Crobat, there's the VMAX, there's Black Market. That's not very good. For us, at least, it's not. There's another 10 damage, and now they only need 8 benched Pokemon to KO us. There's Professor's Research. If they find 3 Pokemon, they'll knock us out, and we'll almost certainly lose the... Yeah, if they knock us out this turn, we're definitely scooping. Well, there's 6. No, they only need 8 in play. Maybe they missed it? Who knows? Now there's Crobat. That's gonna be... knockout. Yeah, Oh, maybe they don't have energy. That would really be something. Oh, they don't have energy. Jeez, okay. Cool, so the Aurora Energy top deck is really bad. We can go ahead and reset and hold this Black Market. We find nothing there. Maybe we just Double Blaze GX this guy. Or we can go ahead and like Double Blaze GX a Crobat V just to take some prizes. Try and draw something. So we just attack into this then. I mean, it's within KO range, but we just gotta get some more cards, so I think KOing this is our best option. Using up the GX deck also doesn't feel very good at all, but we really just did have to take some prizes there, and those are not good prizes at all. If our opponent whiffs KO again, then we're still alive, and that's pretty good. They played Power Plant. That's pretty nice. Or not good, but it's still cool. Now we need Hearth again. So trying to like bait out our Marshadow was definitely smart on their part. I would have loved to see a Marnie, but some more damage on the Dedenne. There's energy, and there's KO. Yeah, so we absolutely need to find Mewtwo here. Mewtwo or Quick Ball or something like that. There is Mewtwo, and we need Welder off this Pokégear. Yeah, we don't find it. That's gonna be... Yeah, there's no way we end up winning that game. I think the deck definitely does brick sometimes, which is understandable with the Welder deck. But when it does get going, it's super strong. So we do in the coin flip. We get to go first again, which is pretty nice. I think we start Marshadow. We just go Quick Ball into Mewtwo, then find Pokégear. Ideally, we find Welder. There's Giant Hearth. That's nice. So it looks like it's going to be ADPization, so we're definitely going to need to get that Charizard-GX out of the way. Giant Hearth it. Attach, and pass. Now the pressure's really on them. If they can get Turn 1 Ultra Creation, we're not doing so great, but if they bench ADP, attach, and pass, or Intrepid Sword or something, then we are probably doing much better. Yeah, so there's Zization coming off the top. I assume they probably have Raw ADP or Cherish Ball still in hand. There's Turbo Patch. I doubt it's straight Zacian, but maybe it is. Who knows? Straight Zacian feels like a really good matchup. Yeah, but there's the Water Energy. Wow, okay. So they don't have much going for them at all here. They just have to put a Water Energy on their Zacian. They do find one energy, though. There's Boss. I think we'll just leave it in deck. Go ahead and attach and data change. No, we probably should have switched first, but we're still doing fine. There we go. There's some stuff. There we go. That's some stuff we can use. I want to Flare Strike this turn. Into that, if we could. I don't think we can, though, actually. Because we don't have to switch out. Do we need one more energy? No, we already attached too. Okay, but they just scoop it up. Yeah, they probably didn't have anything. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and play one more game. Just to see how it goes. Alright, let's see what they got. So we do in the coin flip, we get to go first. Very cool. We do start Mewtwo, which isn't amazing, but if it turns out we're up against Eternatus, then we can just switch into Marshadow or Reshiram. So it is going to be Scourge V, a matchup I'm pretty okay with. We want the Reshiram discarded. Okay, cool. We may as well just play that. Got another Big Charm, but no need to play it this turn, so we can just pass it over to them. If they go for Radiating Heat, that's fine. They lose an energy. Indeedee is super good in this matchup. Yeah. I actually really like our Scourge matchup because Indeedee really does help. We can just get big return KOs and leave them with very bad board states. We can do some crazy stuff in this matchup. They're probably just Radiating Heat here. Oh wow, okay, so we can actually just take game if we find some stuff. Yes, they do go for that. Basically, all we still need here is Energy and Zigzagoon. We do have Zigzagoon in deck. We do not have another Dedenne, though. That definitely complicates things. I think we'll just grab Incineroar and another Mewtwo out of the deck. May as well play the Pokégear, because we're not discarding our hand again this game. Yeah, it looks like we deploy 2 Dedenne-GX. That is not Energy Quick Ball. We can use Outrage for 50 damage. That actually seems okay. Our hand is unfortunately super weak because we didn't draw anything off that Welder. We did have to hit them for 50, which is still fine. If they don't find anything, we can still just run away with the game. Hopefully they put like Giant Hearth or something down. That'd be nice. So here's Pokégear. Gonna put a Scourge V in the deck. Probably gonna find the VMAX. I think what they need 6 energy to KO us in one hit. We have 280 HP left. meaning they need 8 energy? No, it couldn't be 8 energies. 6 energy. Yeah, they need 6 energy on board to one-hit KO us. But they really do have to be careful here, because if they hit us for a bunch of damage, we just outrage them. Or we can actually, if at this point, okay, so there's boss's orders. I'm not sure if they're going to play that. If they're not careful, we can just Darkest Tornado them. Yeah, we'll just see what they come up with. They are gonna opt to boss's orders, actually. So other Mewtwo, okay. That's definitely smart of them, I think. They find Crobat V. I'm not really liking our position right now. We need a top deck, but there's not much we can top deck that improves our position right now. They got the Centiferno there. They get an extra energy on board. And now we're definitely not doing too hot. Quick Ball's not good, because we don't have Dedenne. There's Indeedee, though. We can get back a Welder, but we don't have any energy. Indeedee is just gonna be what we have to go with. Do we just hit this thing with another Outrage? Do we watch over this guy, or do we watch over this guy? I think it's a big risk, but just go into this, watch over, go ahead and outrage him. Just do our 30 damage, and now if they just find their 7 energy on board, we lose, which is fine, because there's not much else we could have done. Yep, there's Welder. That's probably going to be game. Or not game, necessarily, but... Or, I mean, actually... Well, we could actually leave them with a pretty weak board state. If we manage to find something we can use. At this point, they just need energy. There's... Oh. That's not good. And Wonder Lab? Wow. We really are going to need everything to win this game still. There's G-Max Centiferno. We do have Marshadow, though. I guess we just promote to Dedenne-GX. Hope they don't have Boss. There's Pokégear. May as well play that to thin a Welder out of the deck. Go ahead and reset stamp them. And just pass. Now, I mean, yeah, that double prize to Dedenne really did mess us up. They do have to retreat. Thought maybe we could stick them with the stamp because they'd used up so many energies, but I guess not. Maybe we should have waited, but a Giant Hearth top deck here would be amazing. Because we would still be in this if we top deck Giant Hearth, I think. Oh, wow, they even have Boss. I think that is just game, yeah. Oh, that's pretty rough. Okay. Well, we did whiff pretty hard there. So I think that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out to keep bringing you guys content that hopefully you are enjoying. Make sure to check out the Twitch, Discord, and Patreon links in the description. And I hope to see you next time.